A brand new series checks out all those high-profile things that seemed like a good idea at the time. That's in half an hour on BBC One.
A magnificent setting, two great teams. What drama here?
It's Wright for Arsenal. In Wright yet again.
Not good. Tufnell's got him. No way! Oh dear.
And look at that! And here comes Hurt. He's got some people on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now. They think it's all over.
This week's sports headlines, Sven, Göran Eriksson and Nancy are back together, and she says that they plan to marry just as soon as she's found a nice church, a suitable hotel and 4 really ugly bridesmaids. And Michael Owen finally started a game for Real Madrid but picked up an injury, not during the match. He just fell off his seat when he heard his name called out. With Ian and Rory is a BBC sports presenter who's a big fan of fast bikes, fast cars and fast planes, all of which she's got waiting outside in case Rory breaks his restraining order. Suzi Perry. With Phil and Jonathan is a polo player, racing driver and supermodel who recently flattened a moped rider with her Maserati. He only suffered a slight injury to his foot, but still demanded that she gave him the kiss of life. Jodie Kidd. We kick off with a polo question. Phil, Jonathan and Jodie, take a look at this. Here's some action from one of the world's oldest sports where man, woman, horse and mallet work in perfect harmony. But a hoo-ha broke out recently at the prestigious Duke of Wellington Cup in which Prince Harry was playing, when 15 nuns were ejected from their seats. So why all the polo aggro, Phil's team?
A hoo-ha?
A hoo-ha.
A hoo-ha.
It's
a polo term.
Oh, is it a hoo-ha?
A hoo-ha.
Why do they need to wear goggles playing polo?
Because it protects from the ball hitting your face.
You've got to wear goggles to play conkers now, apparently.
Yeah, I'm upset about that. That's rubbish, isn't it?
That is rubbish.
We played conkers for years at my school, and it was a great, healthy pursuit. It was available to the working-class youth with no, you don't need a ground to play on, you don't even need a ball, just a bit of string and a conker. And, no one was damaged. You should ask the school champion, One Eye McGee. He had a fantastic... Nuns.
Okay.
It's the church. Have you ever thought of entering the church, Phil?
What, Charlotte?
No.
Jodie, you are a sportswoman, though, aren't you? Say the polo and stuff, but you're more racing now, aren't you?
Yeah, now race cars. I race for Maserati.
You race for Maserati?
Yeah, in a series called the Maserati Trofeo.
Oh, wow. And is that where you hit the moped driver?
No, that was not.
Oh,
the moped, you don't catch moped drivers round tracks, no.
Oh, don't
not
you?
really, no.
Although, if they're running late and the pizza has to be there in 30 minutes, they'll nick on at that. I think mopeds are harder to ride than the flash vehicles
really,
you're on, and Suzi
hated
rides
it.
the big bikes. You don't have the skill for a moped, if you don't mind me saying.
I do mind you say.
49 cc's between your legs is much harder than 250. And I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Are you still talking about nuns?
No, I'm thinking of One Eye McGee and his trouble. Do you get trouble at polo matches, though? Do you get...
Not really.
What, even when Millwall are playing?
No.
I thought the mallets would have caused trouble.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Yeah,
I bet you...
They fight on the pitch, but you don't really get kind of riots in the grandstand.
I went on a horse once, and I was thrown repeatedly by it.
Repeatedly?
Repeatedly, yeah. He threw me, I got back on, he threw me again. I got back on, he threw me again. The bloke went, no, get back on, show who's boss. I said, I think we've established who's boss.
You know, the ball sometimes hits the players. Has a game ever had to be stopped because the polo ball, because they hit them really hard, hit the horse in the cock?
Ian Wright's Sporting Chat Show. Right to the heart of the sporting matters.
If there was a free kick and all the horses were in the wall, and
Because why not?
Oh, I see.
So, imagine if the ball actually sort of hit any of the players in the mouth, they wouldn't sound any different, would they? They'd still sound just as posh.
I know what this is. This harks back, surely without doubt, Nick, and you'll back me up on this, to the lifelong, well, centuries-old battle between the royal family and the church, between the secular and religious aspects of our country. Who amongst us has forgotten Henry II's statement? Who will rid me of this turbulent priest? Followed by the death of Sir Thomas à Becket. Henry VIII and the dissolution of the monasteries. The death of Charles I and the rise of the English Revolution.
Absolutely
I think we're talking here about royalty versus church. It's the same old story. I think Harry put his hand down a habit and tried to get hold of some Catholic doublies. And then it was hushed up. And the nuns sent out and Harry, good boy.
No.
I wonder where they were when they got thrown out.
That's a good question.
Maybe they were kind of, because Harry was playing, maybe they were kind of like in the royal box or something, or where they shouldn't have been.
Ah. They got a bit pushy.
They got pushy.
And they went and sat in the front seat.
So,
in
yeah.
the Queen's seat.
We're on the guest list under God.
Yes. Maybe they didn't have the right tickets.
Passes.
Badges.
Correct answer for 3
Well done,
points.
John.
Well done, John.
It was all because the nuns from the Sisters of Charity had made the unforgivable mistake of sitting in the members' enclosure without wearing the correct badges. Luckily, resident Jobsworth, Lieutenant Colonel George Cooper, head of the prestigious Guards Polo Club, was on hand to move them into the appropriate seats. The rampaging nuns got into more trouble later on when they were thrown out of the clubhouse by a steward pointing to the sign that says, "No work clothes." The Argentinians are regarded as the world's best polo players, although they have lost a lot of respect since the infamous 1986 Hoof of God incident. Ian, Rory and Suzi, it's a football question for you. Here are Nigeria's Super Eagles toiling away in this year's African Cup of Nations. But despite being one of Africa's top footballing nations, the Nigerian sports authorities have been less than chuffed with the team's exploits. But why, Ian's team?
We're talking about football in the third world, and you can't call it third world now. You have to call it the Coca-Cola Champion League 2 world. But Suzi, great to have you on the show. The sexiest thing from Wolverhampton since Noddy Holder, I think you'd agree.
Well, thank you very much.
You're over doing yachting for the Olympics, weren't you, for the BBC?
I was, yes, at the Olympics. That was good. What's the matter with that?
You a fan of yachting? Yeah.
You know, it's always bothered me. Why do they spell yacht like that?
What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's just a ridiculous way to spell yacht. What? Why?
How would you spell it?
Y-O-T. Honestly, no, you know...
Hang on a minute. Your surname?
Right.
Right. Well, you'd spell it R-I-T-E, wouldn't you?
It does spell it that way.
Why do we have silent letters in words?
Well, Jonathan doesn't have any, unfortunately. Lots of words in our language from other languages.
Yeah, from other countries.
A lot of French words.
Ridiculous. Like...
Here's something for you, then. When you go to the airport, when you're going on your holes, where do you go and get your money from?
Bureau de change.
Bureau de...
Bureau de change?
Bureau de... Bureau de change.
Bureau de change means the dressing room, doesn't it?
No, it's not. No, Rory, don't confuse me. Why didn't we have to have French words in our language?
Bureau de change.
Bureau de change.
People just do not like change.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, think of all these expressions we have, like...
What's the French for déjà vu? Is déjà vu our word?
Truth is, we have a lot of French words in our language, and I'm a big fan. I hate the French language. I really loathe the French language. I studied it at university, and I loathe it, and I prefer the English language, because the English language has a je ne sais quoi, which the French language...
Suzi, did you like yachting? Did you understand yachting before you got the call to cover it for the Olympics, or did you just sit down and watch a few episodes of Howard's Way? You didn't have a clue, did you, really? No one has. You can never tell where they bloody won in those events.
It's a stupid
The only
event.
time you know when someone's won is when they unfurl the bloody flag and play the national anthem.
Do you remember in the middle of wacky races when they did that overview and all the cars were going in different directions like that? That's what sailing's like, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bollocks.
OK. Who before the Olympics had heard of an ingling?
I always thought ingling was what South Africans called fishing. You know, I'm going ingling. Actually, we should talk a bit about bikes because you're, you know, Miss Superbike, and you've got a few bikes, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, you've got a bike.
My pride and joy.
You've got a chopper.
Massive.
So I'm here.
It's honestly, John. Did you see it in papers?
Yeah. I haven't seen it.
It is massive, and it's got stabilisers as well.
It's got a 45-inch rake. The front wheels down there, and I look really cool.
The one with the
You know what? You've got to be
handles
careful
right
because
now,
you're just one monocle away from being Chris Eubank.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
Yes.
Be careful.
Pull back! Pull back! So the Nigerian footballers.
What about them?
Right, were the authorities in Nigeria irritated with the senior Nigerian players because they were organising a Ron Atkinson testimonial?
No.
I think it was the Ministry of Information who's called Otunba Oselegun Runshenwe. And the sports minister, Ahmed Lawan, said that braided hair, as sported by JJ and earrings, promoted effeminacy and homosexuality in young Nigerians.
I'll give you a very suspicious 3 points for that. A little too perfect. Yes, in fact, it's all due to their flamboyant hairdos. Some Nigerian sports administrators think players with braided hair and dreadlocks should be banned as it makes them look gay. According to a government official, Otumba Olusegun, the braiding of hair and earrings have a sense of homosexuality. Brian Robson was recently linked with the job of managing the Nigerian national team, but he didn't get the post when he failed to Tipex out some unfortunate details on his CV. The words Middlesbrough and Brian Robson. Today's footballers endorse a wide range of hair products. David Beckham recently advertised Brill Cream, and after his £13 million move to Real Madrid, Jonathan Woodgate's new slogan is, "Because I'm not worth it." At the end of that round, Phil's team has 3 points, and Ian's team has 3 points. Time to get the sweat glands going now as we play the physical challenge. This week, we've brought back the tricycle, so if you could bring that on, please. Again, the harder you cycle, the quicker you'll see the pictures. It's going to be captains and guests this week, so Suzi and Jodie, you're both going to be having a go. Ian, your time starts now.
No, we don't.
Go on, Ian. Go on, sir.
Go on,
How is it?
it's Wolver. Is it Steve Bull?
It's Bully, Steve
Steve Ball is correct. Steve Ball, well done.
That's that chopping you're posting about.
It's a cactus.
West, Taribo West. Taribo West is correct answer. Well done, Ian.
It's a West Brom player. No.
Come on, Wright.
Can't go any faster than that.
Who was that?
It's Tanigray Thompson.
Tanigray Thompson, well done.
Very good.
Shirley Robertson.
Well done, Suzi. Go!
That's more like it.
Oh, look at that. Let me sit down quick.
Those shoes are perfect, Suzi. Go
Look at the right shoes on, look.
Go, Suzi, go, baby. Go,
It's a nun.
Who is it?
It's
Colin Jackson.
Jackson is correct.
Oh, good start.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful, Sue.
It's me.
Kevin Keegan.
Keegan is correct.
Move it. Go on, Suzi.
Lean back a bit, you'll find it's easier.
Lee Westwood.
Very good.
When we do the braking, did you stop for corners or something?
I just stop because, you know, when I'm doing stuff, I like to, you know, my imagination takes over and I thought there was someone crossing.
Right. OK, ready, Phil?
Yeah.
And then Jodie. Time starts now.
Go, Phil!
Sportsman. Go on, Phil.
You've got to make sure you're hydrated.
We've got to watch, haven't we? Who's that? Hold it. It's a nun. It's a nun. It's a nun.
It's a nun with no...
I got
No, it's
Prince
someone
Charles.
Prince Charles.
You look like a nun.
Quick, go, go, go.
Faster, Phil, faster.
Mother Teresa.
No, but it's a nun. I'll give you a nun.
It's a nun. Another nun. He looks a lot like Mother Teresa. They all look alike to me, though.
Go, Phil.
Who's that?
It's a golf person. No, it's not, is it?
Kirsty Gallagher.
Thank you, that's all.
Rory, well done, both of them.
Go, 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 go.
Go on, Philip, what's wrong with you? Get a move on. Have some water, calm down.
You're going to get on here with your legs.
Prince Charles again.
No, it's not. It's,
Who's that? David Beckham.
David Beckham.
Sam Collymore. Sam Collymore.
It's a milk. Go on, Jodie, go on, Jodie, off you go. Jodie, 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 Jodie. Go on, Jodie. Phil, get up, leave her alone. Pass me now. It's Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney, correct, well done.
Go on, keep going, Joe, keep going.
Ronnie Barker. Ronnie Corbett. Arsene Wenger.
Lester Piggott, Lester Piggott. Let go, Jodie, keep going.
Go on, Jodie. Go on,
Keep peddling, love.
It's Arthur Ashe.
No, Gaza. Ashley Giles. Ashley Giles. Nice work.
Well done, excellent work. So, at the end of all that, Phil's team has 10 points and Ian's team has 10 points. Now, round 3 is the treble, where sports personalities are paired up with objects. Ian's team, your subject for the treble is unfortunate comparisons, and your 3 are celebrity clothes horse and occasional footballer David Beckham. Upgraded to gold 3-day eventer Leslie Law and friend. And all-round Slim Jim golfing hero Colin Montgomery. But which one was compared to Red Adair, who was likened to Forrest Gump, and which one was compared to our very own Phil Tufnell?
Oh.
Ian's team.
Must have been Beckham, Tufnell.
What were you doing when that picture was taken?
Oh, who was You don't want to know, Susie.
It could be...
He's fighting with the
Might be
paparazzi.
Beckham and Red Adair, because I know that Beckham's a big fan of Red Adair. He says, I like him, he's in all his old films with Ginger Rogers. He's an Essex boy, Beckham. He's probably a bit common for you, isn't he? And not common enough for Susie.
Oh, slap him.
I think, though,
Give him a good bitch slap.
Girls, really, David Beckham, he'd be a disappointment, wouldn't he? Because imagine that you've got a date with David Beckham, on the sly, obviously, you know, because that's the way he works. And so... So you wait from the bar, and he comes in, he looks fantastic, doesn't he? I mean, he looks... Imagine me, say, 2 years younger. He walks in... maybe 2 pounds lighter. He walks in, looking great, he comes in, he's all at the table, he's sitting there, he comes and goes, oh, hi, how you doing? You look hot tonight.
Are we still talking about you 2 years ago, or David?
Is it the horse we're comparing?
Oh, yeah, is it the horse or him?
Because if it's a horse, it's Phil Tufnell. They both like grass.
We're not a million miles from getting that one right.
I would have thought it was because of something else, actually.
Someone else has to put his shoes on for him.
What is he, a horse jumper or something? Because I'm not...
What's it's called? 3-day event. What's a 3-day event? Apart from Henman's Wimbledon fortnight, of course.
No, we won't have that. Henman's going to win this year, ladies and gentlemen. I feel
can't
confident.
win this year. This year's already been.
Well, don't prove me wrong too soon.
I think I just sat on a carrot, actually, in that photo.
No.
Welcome.
Phil, the question was asked about 15 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, please.
Right, David Beckham's got to be Forrest Gump.
Why?
For the keep on running line.
We think Monty is Red Adair. So we assume that Phil Tufnell is something to do with that horse rider.
3 points out of 3. Well done. Yeah. In fact, David Beckham was likened in the Spanish press recently to Forrest Gump for running around to no great purpose, as Susie said quite rightly. Ryder Cup stalwart Colin Montgomery was compared to oil rig troubleshooter Red Adair, coming to Europe's rescue whenever they needed it. And gold medal equestrianist Leslie Law compared his mount, Sheer Low, to Phil Tufnell because he is a joker, handsome and kind, he's a bright horse, but likes to fool around. Now, According to his handlers, the snorting, nostril-flaring, grass-chewing beast is best when kept on a tight rein, but we have no data on the horse. It's been reported that Victoria Beckham recently called David an Essex yob. He was so shocked at the suggestion that he nearly crashed his Burberry print Ford Capri. During his career, Red Adair earned over $50 million, $5 million from putting out oil fires, and the rest in the traditional firefighter's way, by driving a taxi in the afternoons. Phil's team, your subject for the treble is Ropey advertising, and your three are... blue-blooded oarsman and serial gold medal bagger Matthew Pinsent, Aussie savaging cricket legend Ian Beefy Botham, and Ian Wright. But which one made some cash flogging carpets? Who's promoting tissues? And which of the three extols the virtues of properties in Spain? Phil's team. That's
Wrighty. Is that when you're in an edition of Star Trek?
If ever you want to do an impersonation of Ian Botham, just look at yourself in the back of a spoon. It's a dead ringer. Look at it. Weetabix. We've all done adverts, of course, over the years. Phil, of course, you've seen him on the Booper posters. He's the face of Booper. He's the before part of the advert. Actually, Phil has done some adverts, and he's winning. He's winning an award.
I've heard about this.
What's this award you're winning?
I don't know.
Well, there's a surprise.
That's nice. What is it? What is it?
It's loans.co.uk.
Hang on.
What? How many codes?
I don't know. I never got it right. It took 2 days to... I had to sit on the chair. I had to sit on the chair. Loans? I know nothing about loans. But Sally does, from loans.co.co.uk.
There's people out there. The only one it made any sense to was Gareth Gates. He got it immediately. Rory, I've seen you on Crime Watch, but I've seen you doing other stuff as well.
With some considerable irony, I actually did the adverts for getting in your tax returns on time. Yeah. Got paid in cash, obviously, you know.
I think it's wrong. Naming things on TV just to get cash, I think is absolutely wrong. And I give you my pledge that I will personally stop any attempts to, however bold, to get me involved in naming things for cash here on the BBC, because it's against the BBC rules, and even I can't escape the long arms of Lenore. So
Come on.
We reckon Pinsent got to be with the tissues.
Got to be the tissues, hasn't it?
He's crying his eyes.
And what's
that?
Beefy's done it with
Beefy's done Spain, hasn't he?
And then what? Carpets with Wrighty.
3 out of 3, well done. In fact, following his tearful reaction to winning gold, Matthew Pinsent has been signed up to advertise Kleenex tissues. Ian Botham advertises hot properties in Spain, and former Arsenal and England hero Ian Wright was once persuaded to get down on his hands and knees in the cause of carpet right.
Can you imagine coming home and finding him doing that on your floor?
Ian Wright's old club Arsenal is about to move into a new state-of-the-art ground. Much of the money has come from a super-rich benefactor. We don't know who it is, but interestingly, the ground's going to be called the Mrs. Ray Parlour Stadium. Matthew Pinsent will always be remembered for crying uncontrollably at the Olympics, bright red cheeks and tears pouring down his face. It was just like his first night at Eton. When David Beckham moved to Real Madrid, Hot Properties suggested several luxury villas in Spain. They also found the perfect place for Michael Owen to stay. They just put a roof over the substitutes bench. And at the end of that round, Phil's team has 13 points and Ian's team has 13 points. We finish the show with the name game. This week, Rory and Jonathan will be drawing the clues. The team in front goes first, which is neither team, so alphabetically, if you could pass those along to Rory, please, that'd be great. OK, as many names as you can in the commensurate amount of time. Time starts now.
OK. Oh.
Is that a traffic light?
No,
the Olympic track.
Well, no, not really.
So,
How about... I'll just finish drawing this.
Stadio. Is it the name of... What's all that? The Bernabeu Stadium.
Okay, okay.
Michael Owen.
Very
correct.
Oh, come on, E! Get on with it, bro!
Okay.
That wasn't the Bernabeu.
golf club.
Okay, golf, yeah.
Colin Montgomery!
No, hang on.
Smoking weed. Colin Montgomery smoking weed.
Not exactly weed, more of a cigar, actually.
Darren Clark! Oh, God bless you.
Why must
Okay, here we are.
just realised.
Just excited, that's nice.
I just get so excited about stuff.
You're enjoying yourself.
A gold, is it someone...
A gold digger. Rebecca Lewis! Sorry, I thought it was a gold digger.
Oh, Ben Ainsley.
Matthew Vincent. Ben Ainsley. A man bending over naked. A woman bending over naked.
Bags of money.
Okay, good.
Roman Abramovich.
No, this is...
Well, it could have been.
It could have.
Yeah, it could have been.
Maybe it's still
Why
will
are you
be.
taking so long?
Calm.
Really, too much detail in the pictures, Rosa. David Beckham.
No.
Michael
What's he
Owen.
got on his shirt, Ian?
Oh, Thierry Henry.
No.
Ray Parlour.
Correct.
Oh, brilliant. You should have done a minus sign next to it.
Okay, five will win it for you. This is the best chance you can
Come on,
have.
we can do it. Come on.
Five will do
Jodie,
it.
we're counting on you. We
Come
need
on, Jodie.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm holding.
Okay,
Time starts now.
Go. Ears. Prince Charles.
Oh, well done. Come on. All right, this is a difficult one here. Lots.
Cigar.
Don't let them wait, Nick.
cigarette.
Don't let them wait.
Woman smoking.
No.
Droopy tits.
Me.
What's that? Banana breasts.
I know it is.
What's that?
I know it is.
Me. No.
No. What's that? I mean, a woman having a wee. No.
Someone smoking.
He's pushing
with
someone in a wheelchair. Look, he's doing
Oh, Tanya Harding.
No, who's this? Who's this?
What's that?
Who's
Jimmy
this?
Savile.
Yes, I didn't. That was
Jimmy Savile.
All right, yeah?
He goes on a marathon. Oh, here we go. You'll like this fella.
Tanya. And Wayne Rooney.
He's a champion.
You're on fire tonight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Matthew Pinson.
No.
Who won loads of medals?
I know who the other one
No,
is.
the other one, the woman. The woman.
Kelly Holmes.
Kelly Holmes.
Can't be
tennis
much
player.
time now, quick.
Footballer. What is it?
I know who it is.
Is it a...
Tammy.
Yeah. Tammy Gray.
Tammy Gray.
Yeah, Tammy Gray Thompson.
Is that right, Nick?
Quick. Didn't give him the other one. Big nose. Big nose. Horse. Tip of funnel. Pip of tunnel.
Funnel. Leslie Law.
Leslie Law. Come on, this is your...
Must be time up now.
No tax.
Prince Charles.
No tax. Let's do bigger.
Yes, that's the figure. Well done.
Well done. We might have got that.
So, at the end of all of that, Ian's team has 17 points, but this week's winner is Phil's team with 18. Rory, the goes of Thompson about. So thanks to Ian, Rory and Susie, Phil, Jonathan, Jodie. My name's Nick Hancock. They think it's all over. It is now.
Some might wish it was all over. A brand new series charts high-profile expensive blunders. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Next on BBC One. And then brace yourselves, ladies, as Jude Law joins Jonathan Ross, who's back for film 2004 at 11:35.